Welcome back to the PI Planning Cooking Show. This episode, yes, we're going to talk about socialization again.
Welcome to the PI Planning Cooking Show with Shane Harrison.
This time we're going to talk about the product manager, what the product manager needs to do. First, I want to talk a little bit about what the role of the product manager is, or more particular, what the product management team's role is. The role of the product management team is to facilitate the communication and collaboration between the team who solve the business problems and the business who needs them solved. Not only are we talking about business problems, of course, we're talking about leveraging opportunities. So it's key that you have that in mind if you're a member of a product management team, that your role is the facilitation of the communication and of the content and the context of those problems or those opportunities. It's about having conversations with the business to create features, and those features are the mechanism which you use to collaborate with the team. So as a product manager or a product management team, and a product management team can contain analysts or requirements engineers and designers, and often, to be honest, most of the time product management teams are working a lot with architects also. You'll bring those people into the conversation as well. And the idea is to work through until you have features that are well enough understood that you can take the conversation to the next step. The next step would be going out and talking to the POs. So the key to the conversation is we want to have a feature model. So we use the feature model in such a way that we can have a consistent structured conversation and a consistent structured description of what it is you want the teams to do. And over time, with your conversations with the business, you will fill out or complete that form, if you like. If you've done the SAFe training, you will have seen the feature description form. So you fill out that form with the necessary information. Don't be constrained by that form. SAFe, as usual, provides you with a well-constructed structure which you can use to start your journey. But it is not the end of the journey, it is the beginning of the journey that they provide you. So when you start using that feature structure or that epic structure, you need to look at it and look at it with your collaborators, whether that be the business or your designers or your requirements engineers or your business analysts, and elaborate it. Most of the clients that I work with will look at that during their POPM training. We'll usually add a day for a workshop. In that workshop, we will elaborate what those feature descriptions should contain, and we'll elaborate what those epic descriptions should contain. Extra information, might want extra contextual information. You may be in an environment where you're using a lot of use cases, so you might want to use use case references, or you might want to add things like business rules references. All of that stuff should be added to your standard feature template. Now, that feature is never finished. That's a really important point for product managers. Your features are not finished until the team has actually delivered them. What you're doing at the beginning, before socialization, in terms of socializing outside with the teams, is you're getting that information to a point where you can start that next phase of the conversation. So remember, in Agile, communication and collaboration is key. So what you're doing is you're doing communication and collaboration at the beginning with the business to understand what they're looking for, to understand the problems they want solved or the opportunities they want enabled, and you're getting ready to do some communication and collaboration with the teams. So that's your focus in getting prepared for working with the teams, is you want to have a point where you have enough information where the next stage of the conversation can start. In the next video, we will talk about what those conversations are and who you're having them with. We'll be talking about the POs. For now, this is the end of this episode of the PI Planning Cooking Show. Remember, we're going to San Diego, and we need input from you on what we should be asking the people we're interviewing, because we're going to interview a lot of smart people and they can answer all of your questions. So please put your questions below in the comments, and we'll make sure we ask those questions when we go to San Diego. So thanks again. See you next time on the PI Planning Cooking Show.
That's the PI Planning Cooking Show with Shane Harrison.